Hello, Chattanooga. No, we're not Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce.
But we are here to bring you some of this week's rants. Let's get started.
Come on, Congress. Americans want new legislation on immigration and other critical issues now. Don't wait until after the election. We don't care who gets credit. Well, unfortunately, the MAGA cronies in Congress do care.
Simple math. No ifs, buts, or maybes allowed. Compare your actual net purchasing power with that when Trump was president and now when Biden is. If you missed it, I did that involving groceries several weeks ago, and the result was not positive for the current resident of the White House.
New tax money, old tax money, either way, taxes are being used to provide a place of business for a privately owned enterprise. Yep, and they'll see the majority of the profits too. We have to remember things like this when we vote.
More women need to run for office in Tennessee. We need common sense, not caveman bullies or dark ages mentality. The Hamilton County Commission is exhibit number 1. I believe it would run more smoothly if it had one or more women.
Solar panels don't freeze. If wind turbines are winterized, they won't either. That's why cold Iowa can get 40% of its electricity from wind. Well, for Tennessee, the problem is actually that we're pretty behind in using solar power. We're pretty much behind most other states in the South.
Politicians should not be allowed to pay any of their job-related legal fees from their PACs. I couldn't agree more, and Congress ought to pass an ethics reform bill to keep people like Mr. Trump from doing so.
Question: how have the North Shore, Appleton, and East Brainerd experienced explosive growth without a stadium as a catalyst? In part because they're a suburban neighborhood, which is more attractive to families. So, South Broad, where the Lookout Stadium will be, is reimagining itself as an urban place. So it's going to need more diverse development.
Come on, Congress. Americans want new legislation on immigration and other critical issues now. Don't wait until after the election. We don't care who gets the credit. The debate on the border might make some headway if the president used the authority he already has to close it immediately.
If you're over your Swiftie fever, how about you go and read the rest of this week's rants?
And if you'd like to send us a rant, send to rant@timesfreepress.com. And remember, they're 25 words or less. See you next week. Have a good week.